Jessica Alba's shocking divorce settlement. Millions, custody and new relationships revealed. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren just closed the door on a marriage that lasted over 16 years. But what they walked away with is turning heads everywhere. Millions of dollars, shared assets, custody rules, and even new relationships already in the spotlight. This wasn't just a divorce, it was a full financial reset. And some of the details. They might surprise you. 1. The divorce is official. It's finally done. After months of speculation and quiet legal moves behind the scenes, Jessica Alba and Cash Warren's divorce has officially been finalized. A judge signed off on the agreement on March 16, bringing an end to a relationship that began back in 2008. For years, they were seen as one of Hollywood's more stable couples. No major scandals, no public drama. Just a steady, low-key partnership raising a family. But behind the scenes, things had clearly shifted. Their official separation date, December 27, 2024, marked the real turning point. And now, just a few months later, everything has been legally divided. 2. A massive financial split. Now here's where things get serious. Jessica and Cash agreed to split everything considered community property right down the middle. That includes assets accumulated during their 16-year marriage. No small number. We're talking investments in major companies like WeWork, shares tied to Culver Studios, real estate properties, luxury furniture and high-end art collections. But one detail stands out more than anything else. Jessica will pay Cash $5 million from the sale of one of their shared homes. That's not just a payout, it's a clear sign of how valuable their combined assets became over time. And it doesn't stop there. 3. Royalties and business stakes. Cash Warren didn't just walk away with property. He also secured a piece of Jessica Alba's professional earnings from their marriage. According to the agreement, he will receive 50% of Jessica's acting royalties and residuals from projects during their marriage. He will also get 50% of her restricted shares in the Honest Company. That's huge. Because while Jessica stepped back from acting in recent years, her earlier work and her billion-dollar business still generate serious income. But to keep things balanced, Jessica will also receive half of Cash profits from producing projects during the marriage. So this wasn't one-sided. It was a calculated, equal split across both careers. 4. What they keep for themselves. Here's an important twist. Not everything is shared. Any financial gains made before their marriage or after their separation stay completely individual. That means Jessica keeps full control of her future business growth. Cash keeps anything he builds moving forward. This is where both of them truly begin their next chapter, financially independent. 5. The kids come first. But beyond the money, this is where things really matter. Jessica and Cash share 3 children. Honor, Haven, Hayes. And when it comes to parenting, they've agreed on joint legal custody. That means both parents will share decisions about health, education, and overall welfare. Work together on major life choices. However, day-to-day decisions, those will be handled by whichever parent has physical custody at the time. They've also set strict guidelines. Both must agree on schooling changes. Both must approve passports or major documents. Even decisions like extracurricular activities require joint consent. This is structured co-parenting, carefully planned to avoid conflict. 6. Strict parenting rules. And it gets even more detailed. If either parent schedules medical treatment, mental health care, they must notify the other at least 48 hours in advance, unless it's an emergency. That level of coordination shows one thing. They're serious about keeping things stable for their kids. Even after everything, the focus stays on family. 7. No child support, no spousal support. Here's another surprising decision. Neither Jessica nor Cash will pay child support, spousal support. They've officially waived all future financial obligations to each other. That's rare for a split involving this level of wealth. It sends a clear message. This wasn't about fighting over money. It was about closing the chapter cleanly. 8. Moving on already. And maybe the most unexpected part? They've both already started new relationships. Jessica Alba went public with actor Danny Ramirez back in November. Meanwhile, Cash Warren debuted his relationship with Hannah Sundia in August. So while the divorce is just now finalized, emotionally, they've already moved forward. 16 years, 3 kids, millions of dollars, and now, 2 completely separate lives. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren didn't just end a marriage. They rewrote everything that came with it. But the real question is, was this one of the most balanced celebrity divorces we've seen? Or is there more beneath the surface? 9. The image vs the reality. For years, Jessica Alba and Cash Warren were seen as one of Hollywood's safe couples. No scandals. No explosive headlines. No public breakdowns. They built a brand around stability. Jessica, the business powerhouse behind The Honest Company. Cash, the supportive producer working more behind the scenes. And together, a picture-perfect family raising 3 kids away from the chaos of celebrity culture. But here's the thing about Hollywood relationships. What you see is rarely the full story. Because while everything looked calm on the surface, their eventual separation suggests something deeper had been building quietly over time. No dramatic cheating allegations. No messy public fights. Just distance. And sometimes, that's even more telling. Because when a relationship ends without a scandal, it often means the disconnect happened slowly, over years, not moments. 10. Jessica's evolution changed everything. One major factor you can't ignore. Jessica Alba changed. Not just as an actress, but as a businesswoman, a brand, and a force in the corporate world. She stepped away from Hollywood at the peak of her acting career and built The Honest Company into a multimillion-dollar enterprise. That shift alone changes dynamics in a marriage. Suddenly, she wasn't just a celebrity. She was a CEO, a decision-maker, a leader, a public figure in a completely different space. And when one partner evolves that dramatically, it can create imbalance. Not necessarily conflict, but distance. Different priorities, different schedules, different pressures. And over time, those differences can quietly pull 2 people apart, even if there's no obvious breaking point. 11. The silent pressure of long-term marriage. 16 years is a long time. And in Hollywood, it's almost unheard of. Think about it. Most celebrity marriages don't even make it past 5. So the fact that Jessica and Cash lasted this long says a lot. But it also raises another question. What happens when you grow together for that long, and then suddenly, you don't? Because long-term relationships don't usually end overnight. They fade. Slowly. Through routine. Through change. Through emotional shifts that aren't loud, but are constant. And by the time the decision is made to separate, it's often been coming for a long time. 12. Why this divorce feels different. What makes this situation stand out isn't just the money. It's how controlled everything feels. No public court battles. No bitter statements. No dragging each other through the media. Instead, everything was organized, structured, mutually agreed. Even the financial split. Clean. Even the custody agreement. Balanced. Even the support obligations. Completely waived. That's rare. And it suggests something important. This wasn't a war. It was a decision. 13. The business mindset behind the breakup. If you look closely, this divorce feels less emotional and more strategic. Almost like a business deal. Divide the assets. Protect individual futures. Ensure stability for the kids. Move forward without ongoing financial ties. That's not typical for Hollywood breakups. But it does reflect who Jessica Alba has become. A businesswoman first. And when you approach life that way, even something as personal as a divorce can become structured, calculated, and precise. 14. What happens next? Now comes the part no one can predict. Because once everything is finalized, real life begins. Jessica moves forward. With her business empire. With a new relationship. With full independence. Cash moves forward. With his producing career. With his own new relationship. with financial security from the settlement. But here's the question that lingers. Will this clean break stay clean? Or will things change over time, especially when co-parenting, new partners, and future decisions come into play? Because even the most perfect divorce agreements don't always stay perfect. From the outside, this looks like one of the smoothest celebrity divorces we've ever seen. No chaos. No headlines spiraling out of control. No courtroom drama. Just two people, closing a chapter. But behind that calm exterior, 16 years of shared history, now divided into separate lives. And maybe that's what makes this story so fascinating. Because sometimes, the quiet endings are the ones that leave the biggest questions. Do you think this was truly a clean break, or is there more to the story we're not seeing? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories just like this. And before we come to the end of this video, I just want to take a moment to say a very big thank you to all of you for watching. Your time truly means a lot. In a world where there are thousands of videos you could be watching right now, the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes here with me on Hajararama TV is something I truly appreciate. This channel continues to grow because of viewers like you. Every view, every comment, and every bit of support helps this community become stronger. And that's what makes creating these videos so rewarding. If you enjoyed this video, please take a quick moment to like the video, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends or anyone who might enjoy this content. Your interaction really helps the channel reach more people who love stories, entertainment, and updates just like you do. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Hajararama TV, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be among the first to know when a new video is uploaded. There are many more exciting videos coming your way very soon, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as the channel continues to grow. I also enjoy hearing your thoughts, so feel free to drop your opinions, ideas, or suggestions in the comment section. Your voice matters here, and your feedback helps make Hajararama TV even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, stay entertained, and keep watching Hajararama TV.